Hi, I'm Titus Art, and this time I will be filling in a page in my Dark Academia sketchbook. Now, if you don't know, my second full video, which was posted about maybe a few weeks ago, or maybe like a month ago, something like that. Well, I was fixing a page in my Dark Academia sketchbook. So the other side of this page is that drawing. So if you want to go look at that, you can, as that is the first page in that sketchbook, because I will be documenting me filling in this sketchbook. I do have another one which will be my flower sketchbook, and that, hence the name, I will be focusing on flowers there. So yeah, but for now we're gonna be working with this. So I will put the reference picture in the corner for you all, but at the moment I am putting in like the sketching. I'm just like sketching everything out. Now you can't really see things that well, but you can see, like, for example, the cup a bit and the shading that I'm doing right now, but I didn't want to go too harsh because I will be using watercolor pencils, which, once again, if you don't know, they are pencils which, when you put water, like when you put water over them, they turn into watercolor. So yeah, but I wanted it to be soft because of that. So as you can see, this part didn't take me too insanely long. I mean, this is in 5 times speed, because the original video would have been exactly 1 hour 15 minutes and 15 seconds long, I'm pretty sure, if I wouldn't have sped it up. So yeah, but practically I was trying to copy everything. Now I can sort of achieve that with pencil color, but when it comes to the color, especially with watercolor pencils, I feel like I struggle to do that, because the color, when you add the water to it, the color almost like changes, so it's a bit difficult to get things accurate. So you will see that the colors are different, but I think that apart from that, like, the shapes and stuff are relatively accurate. So yeah, I mean, there was a lot of detail and clutter in this drawing, so that took me a while to just try to copy everything, and I mean, also to switch between colors to fill that in was also something that took me a lot of time. But I will say, once again, I am happy with how this turned out. Now here, if you can't tell what that is that I'm drawing, it's like this, like, I think it's like this, like, statue of like a torso with angel wings, that, because that's what I saw in the picture, obviously. So yeah, if you can't tell what that is what I'm pretty sure it is. So yeah, I'm just putting in finally some like papers stuck on the wall, because once again, that's just what was in the picture. Also, sorry, because outside you might be able to hear my mom's phone. She is playing a video, so hopefully that isn't too loud for you all. So yeah, but this is actually the sketching part done. That is what it looks like. But now we are going to be moving on to the longer bit, which is the coloring. Now you will see that for the most part I went from the bottom to the top, which I do apologize that you can't really see the bottom that well, but that is just the case. I mean, yeah. So while you watch me do this painting portion and indoor coloring portion of the video, I'm just gonna talk about what is happening with this art channel. So I do want to preface that I will be trying to post pretty often for the summer, because I will be very busy while the school year. So I will try to continue posting during the school year, but I can't guarantee that there will be many uploads. But as for now, I will be trying to upload more often. I'm trying to maybe go for like one video per 2 days or one video every day, which one video every day is what I'm trying to do for the gaming channel, which I have, which is Yunoya Gaming, which you can go check out. But I'm going to just be trying to post that sort of amount of videos. So hopefully, yeah, I am leaning more towards one video per 2 days, because I feel like it is gonna be difficult for me to do this every day, especially since it takes out a good portion of my day. Even though in reality I can actually I do have the time, but one, editing takes a while, I think, mostly for my gaming channel. And secondly, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really have the motivation to draw for over an hour every day. I will probably experience some pretty severe art burnout if I do that, so I think it's best if I keep it at that. I am pretty busy with running these 2 channels. It's practically a full-time job at this point, from a bit after to when I wake up to when it's pretty late, maybe even a bit close to the time I go to bed. I'm working on this, and not to say like, oh yeah, poor me, but it's just sort of the way I'm getting myself to get through the summer, because usually I tend to get bored like midway or even quarter way through the summer, and then I spend the rest of it just being upset and just wanting, frankly, to go back to school and to experience things like socializing with other human beings, which luckily I can do more now. And also this YouTube thing is keeping me busy to just like have something to do throughout my day, and it also has a purpose. So yeah, I think that does help, and in fact this summer is going a lot better than usual, so that is nice. So yeah, you will notice that the final actual like painting is going to be a lot more like, I did use a lot of brown, but for some reason the final result, I think it's because I did put a few pops of it, but it looks like a black, which there's quite a lot of, and yellow, because I think when you have like the clutter on like that like shelving portion of the desk or table or whatever it is, I think they just pop so much that like they are more like, they catch your eye more than the actual brown tones. Okay, there was a honking vehicle outside. Genuinely, when I'm doing voiceovers, I start to notice how actually noisy it is outside, which it isn't like severe, but like that occasion and something like that, like honking cars and stuff is quite annoying while I'm trying to simply do this voiceover and any other one, to be honest. But yeah, back to the drawing. I'm trying to put in what was in the shelves, and it was pretty hard to achieve like contrast between the different items, and there might be like multiple like papers or whatever they are, or like thin books, which you may think are just one, because it was hard, as I was saying just a few seconds ago, to add that contrast, as I only had a few shades of brown, and also I was trying to keep it dark because that is what it looked like in the photo, and I was trying to be accurate to the photo, even though once again the colors did not work. Something that I noticed with these watercolor pencils is when I try to recreate a photo with them, the colors aren't quite right, but not to say that I don't like them. It's more that they just aren't really that accurate, which I guess at the end of the day is fine. So yeah, as you can see, I have now moved on to the cluttered desk slash, well, shelf. I would imagine this would be the shelf part of this. I don't exactly know what this is supposed to be. Maybe it's like it's most probably like a desk with like these like shelving parts that are built into it, I would imagine. So yeah, I'm just adding in things like the glasses, which with things like that, like the glasses and the lantern, which doesn't really look that much like a lantern, but what can you do? It's like diagonally up to the cup. That's supposed to be a lantern. And also like that small cup, I could not really achieve making them clear because I don't know how to do that. I don't have that skill set yet, but what I was trying to do is just sort of like put in the color like behind them and just sort of ignore the fact, like as if they were like holes. Yeah, and there just wasn't anything there, instead of there actually being something shiny and glass. Yeah, they're just being glass. I don't know how to do that yet, so hopefully someday I will learn how to do that. And if I ever come across a drawing which is similar to this, which I probably will, because I will continue to fill in this sketchbook and I will be doing both sides of the page and hopefully the whole sketchbook, so I do have a lot to do until I finish the sketchbook. So yeah, hopefully I do have the motivation to actually continue this, and hopefully you all enjoy it enough for me to actually continue and make this happen, because I think YouTube is really one of the reasons that I'm being motivated to make art, because not per se that I don't enjoy it, but I do prefer to like be lazy and do things on my laptop instead, and not actually get out the materials and the sketchbook and then draw for like an hour and which, I mean, then I do it and I'm like, that was really fun. So that's just sort of how I do art. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, thank you to all of you who are actually watching this video, especially when I'm so early on in my YouTube journey. You really are helping me both in having this art thing of mine continue to grow, and hopefully getting me to continue to make art as I get older, as well as supporting me in my dream to hopefully one day have an art business. This is just the beginnings of my art journey, hopefully. So I do really appreciate you all being here once again this early on. I mean, I genuinely, this small little community that I have so far, it is very small, but I do appreciate that people who I literally don't know have taken the time to like watch my videos. And I mean, it does really make me happy to see the support that I am getting, even if it is small. I genuinely do appreciate it. But yeah, I will say that we are getting close to the end of this drawing, so hopefully you are enjoying the way that it looks. I'm just filling in these like papers and stuff, and then we will actually be finished with this drawing. I mean, I think that even though it doesn't resemble the photo, it has its own charm to it. We're not itching anything to it. So yeah, I just, yeah, over and over again. Isn't that just so interesting to hear me say that? But yeah, I do like this drawing, as I have probably mentioned in my other videos with my other drawings. But yeah, I mean, that is the end of this video. I hope that you have enjoyed it, and I hope to see you all next time, as well as I hope that you like this little montage. Stay safe and make sure that you don't stay on the internet for too long. God bless you, and bye bye everyone.